Hello and welcome to this, I guess you could say. For now, what if I could say? Now, I you may think I've already done this. What if? But no, I haven't. Um, or at least the title is new, and the characters, the story is fully new. This is basically what if My Hero Academia universe was in a fantasy world. And I know there's already, I don't know if it's a movie or a fan made. I haven't seen it. But I know there's a fantasy world, AU or universe, the My Hero Academia universe. But I wanted to make my own version of it. Ba- I'll I'll basically a bit of a story about the world before I get into characters. Basically, there are four main races. You could say that's main races. It's an elf, a dwarf, a human, and a panda, or Pandarian, which basically they call themselves, but other people call them pandas, because they are pandas, but the race is basically called Pandarian, Pandarian, yeah. Um, and they have all lived like in harmony. They are like not in war and anything. The Pandarians live more peacefully. They don't have any wars. They don't fight any fights. There are of course few people who are criminals and stuff like that, but they easily take care of it. The humans, basically just as medieval human times, wars, betrayals, basically very bad, but of course a few good things as well. The dwarfs are basically in the mountains. They're basically a bit more, you could say, merchants and warriors as well, and craftsmen. That's also what they're very good for. And elves are pretty wise, at least the old ones, very good hunters. Uh, loves nature and everything about it. So does the Pandarians as well. They love nature. They don't want to destroy it, and they have a very long. They're longer. The dwarfs, Pandarians, and elves are can live longer than humans, of course, in this as well. And elves are very good at, like I said, hunting. They're very strong. They're very flexible. And they're pretty much all in order. They have all order. They don't have a fully queen. They have like a council, you could say. That is carefully picked. Gonna add that as well. So yeah, and also now I'm gonna show you or give you the, I guess, characters, so the main characters of like, or the characters that I wanted to have like mains, you could say. Wanted I have pictures of. So basically, this is basically Deku, or female Deku in this. Uh, this is Shoji. I know, almost no one uses him, at least as a main character here. And this is what I've seen. So I wanted to do something new. And what if? I don't know if it's new. But of myself, I haven't seen anyone do this. Have Shoji as a main character, or a person you will mention a lot. So yeah, and Bakugo, human, because of the violence, only because of that, and as a Pandarian, because he's very chill. Pandarians are very chill. That's basically it. At first, I thought of some other race, but I thought the Pandarians or pandas would fit the best to Zawa. And in this UA, it's a college, and UA is also not like a hero school. It's more of like you could say a very prestigious school. As you see, like I think it's, I don't remember what it's called. Um, Pretty much like it's basically like one of those very high prestigious schools. Um, you could say also like basically a very high prestigious school. It's very hard to get in. Um, you train, of course, to be like a part of the community. There are cities everywhere, like mixed cities, race-based cities. So yeah, and basically every single race has their own kind of like country, you could say. Like elves live in the forests, humans lives in basically anywhere, you could say, in the open land. Dwarves lives in caves, mountains, and pandas live on basically an islands. Yeah, that's basically it. There are dragons, different races, like there are different animals. Yeah. Um. Now, Izuku or Midori, I don't have a female name for her. Um, she has a brother. She has a big brother and a little brother. Let's say that. Her big brother's name can be, let's say, I don't know. Uh, Noah. I just searched up um, male names. Or they're in the U.S. Oh, thought it would be. There we go. This is better. What the hell? I, yeah. Write me some, yeah. Rusty. Or Russell. Yeah. Just because. Um, Now, basically, let's say, um, that's basically her big brother's name, and his little brother is Adil. Yeah. And everyone calls Russell Rusty, just because it's easier to say and easier to remember. Sorry if anyone's name is Russell. No offense. It's just for my sake, you could say. Also, I just put a name generator, so there's where I found the name from. So, and it says after that Russell and Rusty afterwards. So I guess you could say it's another name, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I said the names to that. They are fully important. As I don't know really how important they are. But yeah, continuing. Um, Now the other people don't need siblings because they aren't as relevant as Deku is. I don't guess. Now basically, everyone wants to go to UA, and UA is basically kind of like in the middle of absolutely everything. Like in the middle of every country, in the middle of every, basically in the middle of like every continent, you'd say. I don't know. Basically in the middle of the world, basically. Yeah. Um, so and to have like easier to get everyone to have the easiest way to get to it. So yeah. Now Izuku knows Shoji, Bakugo, uh, let's say Momo as well. And if you're wondering what the others are, I'll tell that as well when they meet them. And Momo is a elf as well. But like I said, Shoji is a dwarf and Bakugo is a human. But they're all friends and are pretty good friends. Basically best friends. But Bakugo has his moments with like the feisty and angry personality. But he's kind sometimes, mostly, to his friends. Um, now, oh, sorry. Um, uh, so they're friends, and they all have gone to the separate schools, of course, other than Izuku and Momo. Now, Izuku's family is pretty high up. Her father or mother, one of those, are in the like council, you could say, and they're pretty kind. And Momo is like, oh, I guess she is probably rich, you could say, from their standards, and pretty high up as well. Not as high as uh, Izuku or Izuka. I don't know. I guess I'll call her Izumi. I know it's very, very like used, but hey, if you have a better name, put it in the comments if you would want this series to continue. But yeah, continuing. Um, Now let's go to basically where Zuku and Bakugo and Izuku and Momo, Izumi, I mean, or call her Deku. Deku and Momo and Shoji is talking. Where we go to there. Um. So, um, Momo and Deku. Do you know where Bakugo is? I haven't seen him in a while. He hasn't come. We said we would meet her. He's 20 minutes late. Do you think he forgot? Do you think he's forgot? Maybe. Maybe he has. I guess we can just go, I guess, if you forgot. Yeah. We'll call him. We'll tell him later. That's when basically Bakugo running, when he gets there, he's very, very tired because he ran all the way from the human kingdom, which is the furthest away from everything. And he says, "Yeah, wait, I am here. Oh my God, why are you so late, Bakugo?" Well, what do you think? My kingdom is the furthest away from here. Why didn't you go earlier then? I fell asleep, alright? Don't judge me. I had a nap. I was tired. Just let me get my energy again. You're still tired? Shut up. That's basically Bakugo's personality in this. So yeah, I think I'll go to 20 minutes or 5 minutes more, and then I'll end it. So yeah, but yeah, continuing. Um, so they begin to walk and have their usual talk and do their usual stuffing. Really, they train. They teach each other some stuff like from their they teach each other stuff. They give each other news of what has been happening while they were gone from each other and everything.
Now that's when basically they say that when Azumi asks or Deku asks, "Hey, where do you want to go after school, high school?" Hmm. Well, I thought of UA. Maybe me and I have good grades, pretty strong, pretty good at pretty good at making stuff. So I think I get a good in. At least from the other, more of the chance than the other people in my high school. I don't know all about a few guys though. Hmm. Well, I know Momo and I could get in. At least I think so. We are like you. We're pretty good grades. Pretty strong. Pretty good hunters. Pretty good leadership. At least I have more leadership than you, though, Momo. It's not a competition, but I have more leadership skills. I know. I know. Yeah. Um. And we're pretty agile, so I think we'll get in. What about you, Bakugo? Hmm. I'll get in, of course. Well, how do you think, or why do you think you will get in? Well, I have okay grades. I'm strong. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, humans don't really have much of a standard to get in. A pretty low standard, actually. Well, maybe it's because there's such a low human population in UA. Very little people who seek to humans who seek to get into UA because all they want to do is greedy and want to take everything and fight, get everything for themselves. Bastards. Mm, yeah, humans have been known to do that, steal stuff and stuff like that. But I don't think every single human is bad. No, of course not, dipshit. Alright, you can calm down, man. Fine. He begins to look, and then he says, "Well, I guess going to you as well. So, anything more we should do, or well, it's getting pretty late, and you have a very long way, so you should be going now." "Yeah, I know. See you later." And he begins to go away or go back to his country or kingdom, the kingdom he is in, or lives in. And that's when Shoji says, "Yeah, I think I'll get back as well. It's pretty late, and I think you ladies should also get back home. You know how people are at this hour, or very at late times. Yeah, I know. Hmm. Well, I'll see you later. Bye, Soji. Yeah, bye, Deku and Momo. Yeah, bye, Momo and Deku." And he begins to walk back to his home, basically. Then Deku says, "Well, I guess we'll head home then." "Yeah, let's go." They head home. That's where I'm gonna leave this introduction of this, I guess you could say. The what if I'll have until I get more ideas for the Urza's Deck God. Again, I'm very sorry for not like having it continuing it. It's just I have no idea for what to do in it. So it's very hard to even like do something when it's like they're OP. And so yeah, I like with the Viking one, I actually barely got to five parts. Actually, if I would like not really cared for it, or didn't really like not cared at all for it, I would have like maybe done three parts and that's it. So I've fairly stretched the parts a bit. So yeah, just in my own head, it's or at least before I made these, started this, I thought of ideas. It's like just fast, like beginnings and then the end. So I really have to stretch my imagination very hard, and I don't have a big imagination. Just gonna say that. So this is very surprising for me that I'm able to do this type of stuff. Actually, I'm very surprised about it. But yeah, I don't think I have anything more to say. I hope you enjoyed this new what if I thought I can do. Also, it's not like fully like I will do this what if. It's just like what if I can do if I run out of ideas, like the Terraria one. I'm just putting out what ifs, beginning of what ifs that I can have as like when I run out of ideas, or if that the what if I'm doing right now is done, I can continue this what if or one of the what ifs I've started. But I think I will continue this what if because the Terraria one ain't that very good. I don't have full ideas and I've kind of forgotten about it. So maybe we'll be putting that video down. Oh Jesus Christ, man! My God, I'm very tired apparently. But yeah, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. And also, before I leave, tomorrow will be a pretty short video. At least in the beginning. Yeah, it will be actually be a very short video. Maybe like 20 minutes or so. Maybe even less. I have to see how many. Or it's actually the final part of the Viking one, so I guess it won't be very long either way. But yeah, as I said, I hope you enjoyed. If you like, comment down below suggestions of what ifs you would like me to do. I'll take any suggestions. Like I said in the Ursus Deku Part 2. Like, leave suggestions, what ifs, ideas, anything, brother. And I'll see you tomorrow.